So the most common reason why a computer stops operating fast is because you've uploaded or created a configuration change to your environment. So we're going to talk about two approaches to help you with this problem. They both start with RE. So the first one is recover. So you can type in here recover and go to recovery. And the next one is restore. So we're going to go over both of these today, restore and recover a PC, and talk a little bit about the differences and how you can use them to your advantage. So stay tuned. Well, let's go ahead and start with restore. And I'm using Windows 11 here. Even if you're not using Windows 11, you can perhaps Windows 10 still. This is still a viable option for you. And I just want you to go down to the run key. Now remember, the run bar on Windows 10 is to the lower left-hand side of your toolbar down here. And in Windows 11, it's in the middle. And we're going to start just by typing in restore. Okay? So REST, restore. And we see it right there, restore, and we're just going to hit open. Now, when we hit open, we're going to come up with this window here. I apologize, it's a little small. So here we're going to come up with restore. And what a restore is, that we can restore or roll back the computer to a specific point in time. Now, we can control that as well. So we can configure what the restore points look like and manage how it looks. So let's go ahead and just walk through a couple of these so that you can kind of see what it looks like. So if you hit configure here, you can tell it that you want to turn on system protection. Now, if you notice here on my environment, I've only told it to use 2%. So that means that it's going to delete whatever restore points it has. It's going to delete them frequently. I may only get 1 or 2 restore points. If you want it to take up more space, just increase that. All right? So it's pretty easy to do that. I just have it at 2% because usually when I notice that there's a problem, I'm going to notice pretty quickly, and then I can restore it. So if we just adjust this, remember this adjustment is the number of restore points that you get. It's not a specific number, but it's the space in which that restore point can live. Okay? So in my case, I'm allotting 31 gigabytes of my hard drive to do restore actions. Okay? Also on this, we can delete all the restore points. We're not going to do that today, but you can do that. And then apply your changes. I'm going to hit cancel at this point. Now, once you're there, let's say that you're working on something or you're getting ready to install a new program. You can hit create at this point. Type in the restore point. So we're just going to say YouTube video and say create. Okay, it will go out and it will create that restore point. And as you can see, I'm still talking on the computer while it's creating the restore point. Boom, it's done. So you can continue to use your system. This isn't a big drag on you to be able to, do these restores. And because you've configured it to do it automatically, it's going to automatically do it for you. So you don't have to worry about that. So the first thing is go into restore, configure, changes to whatever percentage you want. Okay, that's the first. Then the second is you can create an instant restore point, and a lot of times I do this. Maybe my son is using my computer for a video game. I have them create a restore point before they install the video game, or they're going to be doing something on the internet. I have them create a restore point before they do that, so that in the event that something is changed on my system, I can go in and restore my system back. So let's go ahead and take a look at this restore point that was created for me when I downloaded and installed Camtasia 2024. So here you can see that it was downloaded at this time, and we can scan for affected programs. So when we select this, what will happen is it will go in and say, okay, here is when you say restore this, this is going to be deleted. All of these changes. Now, in addition to that install, we had a service pack come in, things of that nature. And then these drivers may not work right when after you restore. Now, if it doesn't work right, then you don't have to worry so much about it because usually Windows will fix itself, but it's something to be aware of. Honestly, I use the restore points a lot and have never really had any issues with them. So it's a very safe way to do it. Let's say that we want to choose a different restore point. Now, notice here that we have two different restore points. One is this restore point that we just clicked just a few minutes ago. And we have that Camtasia one. We can also show more. And here's a Windows update that occurred on 7/21. So here I can do any affected programs. Let's choose this one for the YouTube video. What drivers were affected? There were no drivers impacted. Why? Because I'm not doing anything, right? I'm just talking on this computer. So if we wanted to restore this computer back to that, we would select the restore point. We would click on next, and we would say where we want to go. Again, we can say, show me what it is, right? And then we can say finish. And we hit finish. You can't interrupt it, and sometimes it requires a reboot. So I'm not going to do this right now because I don't want it to accidentally mess up this video that I've just done. But that's what you would do. You would say go, and it would do that. Sometimes it requires a reboot. Sometimes it does not. All right. And then we can just hit this again. Remember, we're going to choose a different one. We're going to see this one here, and we can restore from there. All right. So that is everything related to creating a restore point. Remember that you can protect any of your drives as well. So there are other drives on this system. I can protect all of those drives with System Restore. Okay. So that was restore. Now I'm not going to go into this, but I wanted to at least show you. We did this one, restore. Now, the next one we're going to do in the next video is recover. So how do I recover? So we're going to just go into this recovery control panel, and we're going to go over these options of creating a recovery drive and configuring system restore, and then we'll go into a reset as well. So remember, restore, recover, reset are the three big ones inside of Windows. Thank you. Have a good day.